Every day people just hustle, hustle, ha ha, level up your business, hustle, ha ha, come high life is face, hustle, saka, mula, tazidi kufuta sari pumzi, watabaki wakikutaka pumzi, tunasoma kama matutudi, tukilevel up to a something, tulitoka just from nothing, tunapanda up to a high life, tukiwork hard na kustrive, kama sasa napanda, nafanya, nasaka passion kila mara, kila kuforget this, tumetoka juu, tumechoka kugoja mapolo, tupoke hizi madola, juu tumesota na wera tubonda, lakini mola, tulola kwa maisha bora, kuna kuchoka, chora safi kila kona, hustle, hustle, ha ha, every day people just hustle, ha ha, level up your pace, hustle, ha ha, come high life is face, hustle, saka, mula, hustle, ha ha, every day people just hustle, ha ha, level up your pace, hustle, ha ha, come high life is face, hustle, saka, mula. Bado mina wreck this low life, nikisaka tu hizi mula, nikiweka bila kutoa, nikificha white na sura, wasijue tu mina weka, one day tu mina ball, keep dreams up so high, keep don't know ever mind, saka, pesa, saka, mula, saka, money, saka, wera, saka, janta, saka, kazi, saka, mula, saka, mula, hustle, hustle, ha ha, every day people just hustle, ha ha, level up your pace, hustle, ha ha, can't do her life is face, hustle, saka, mula, hustle, ha ha, every day people just hustle, ha ha, level up your pace, hustle, ha ha, can't do her life is face, hustle, saka, mula.
Hello guys, hello Monday morning. Okay, it's not morning. It's already in the afternoon. Yeah, it's 1:25 here in Nairobi. How are you guys? How's your Monday morning? How's your Monday afternoon? How's everyone doing? And for me here, I'm fine. Yeah, hope your weekend was fantastic. Mine was good. I can't complain though. I was indoors all weekend, but I can't complain. My weekend was fine. Yeah, and I got to interact with a few of my friends. They came to visit. And so, how's your weekend? How was your weekend? How's your how's your Monday going? And today being on a Monday, you know how Mondays are. You wake up to bad hangovers, and so many of us wake up to bad hangovers because on most especially on weekends we are free. That's when we get time to go and have fun, spend time with friends, have drinks. Yeah. So how's your Monday? And to overcome that bad Monday feeling, you need our vibe here, like as the black hot fire. So I have some quotes for you today, and before we start our show, we need to hear these quotes so that they can motivate us. They can give us strength to keep on pushing. Today it's on a Monday. It's the start of the week, so we need that positive energy to keep pushing until we see Friday, because we believe that on Fridays that's when we start our weekends. I have a quote that goes this way: the sun himself is weak when he first rises, and gathers strength and courage as the day gets on. That means that like today is on a Monday. You start your day with hangovers, bad mood. You just woke up to a bad headache, maybe you just woke up to a bad day, but I believe you understand how Mondays are usually boring days. Yeah. So this quote is telling us that the sun himself starts as he rises when he's very weak. But he gotta be strong. He got to be strong, and he have to get that strength so that to shine all day. So we gotta be courageous, strong, and yeah, with that we'll be able to move on and see Friday, and not even Friday, we get to reach the weekend again. There's this other quote that it's Monday. Get a new perspective. Whatever obstacle you're facing, it's not permanent. Yeah, we need that vibe. We need that mentality. That whatever obstacle you're facing, it's not permanent. Yeah, it will come a time then that obstacle you'll be able to cope with it, and yeah, it won't be there for long. I have another quote. This is your Monday morning reminder that you can handle whatever this week throws at you. Yeah, we've just started our week, so we might face challenges in between the week, but this Monday gives you. This Monday morning gives you a reminder that you can handle whatever this week throws to you. So, guys, stay strong, keep working hard, keep pushing it, work hard, go grind, go chase that bag. Because me, I believe at the end is about winning. It's not about the friends you made and everything. It's about winning. Yeah, so guys, grind hard, smart. Yeah, and at the end of the day, you'll have won. And before we get into our topic today, but I'll touch on it a little bit. But before we get into details, we'll take a short musical break. Then when we'll be back, we shall be talking about leisure time and also hobbies. So guys, keep it Black Hot Fire. This is the African Diary Show with me, your host Kate Ndongo. And on this show, we get to know more about the people of Africa, the problems they encounter in their day-to-day life. We also get to see about art, music, culture, yeah, everything to do with the Black Africans, with Black Africans, and yeah, and the lives of African. So, guys, keep it Black Hot Fire. We'll be taking a short musical break. Then, when we will be back, we shall be talking about hobbies and leisure time. So, guys, and please keep your comments coming. Let's take a short musical break. Then we'll be back in a few minutes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Bang, 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 start it one time. Finally, oh baby girl, finally, oh darling, finally, right, oh yeah, finally, oh darling, finally. And I found the girl that's always in my dreams. And finally, girl, I found the girl I always want to marry. Oh yeah, yeah, girl, give me love. Baby girl, give me love. Yeah, I'm looking for love. I'm looking for love. Oh baby, girl, give me love. Baby girl, give me love. Yeah, I'm looking for love. Yeah, I'm looking for love. Yeah, I'm looking for love. Hello, how are you? I've been calling you for now. You don't wake up, oh, hello, yeah, from the other side. Get I left so many messages, you don't pick up, oh, you don't wanna talk to me. Baby, I've been calling you. You don't wanna reply me. Baby, I've been thirsty, you. I've been searching for a girl like you. Honestly, I'm never gonna let you go. But I found a girl that's always in my dreams. And finally, girl, I found a girl that always wanna marry. Oh yeah, yeah, girl, give me love. Baby girl, give me love. Yeah, I'm looking for love. I'm looking for love. Oh baby, girl, give me love. Baby girl, give me love. Yeah, I'm looking for love.
Yes, welcome back, guys. That was Pax Kid with finally, yeah, and finally today is on a Monday. Finally, the weekend is over, and finally, you're getting to tell me how you spent your weekend. How was your weekend? Where you got to visit during the weekend? So, guys, this is the African Diary Show where we get to discuss matters concerning the African lives, the problems they encounter in their day-to-day lives, and I just mentioned a little bit about our topic, our main topic today, and our topic has to do with the leisure time, how we spend our leisure time, and of course, so many of us spend their leisure time doing their hobbies. And what are hobbies? So we'll get to know more about that. And by the end of this show, I hope that you'll be able to define what's a hobby, how to establish a hobby, and yeah, and so I talked about leisure time, and mostly youth misuse their leisure time, and leisure time is defined as freedom from work, school, or other responsibilities and tasks. So that's your free time. That's the time you get to do your things, like you get to rest, you get to do what you love. Yeah, and an example of leisure is the time after work has ended and all errands for the day have been run. Yeah, that's when you're free. That's leisure time. An example of leisure hours is where no work is required. It means you're totally free. You have no work to do, so you're totally free. An example of leisure is a comfortable suit. And with that, we've seen that leisure time is the free time we have. You've done your work, you've finished your work, and then now you want to do what you like, or what you want, like what you want to do, but not work. What you want to do, what it's not required, but it's you're doing it for fun or to enjoy yourself. So how do different people spend their leisure time? I believe most people spend their leisure time. Okay, like for me, I'll spend my leisure time reading. I'll go read some books. I'll spend my leisure time watching, being with friends, and I believe people spend leisure time in different ways, and we see that the most enjoyed activities involve rest or leisure activities such as eating out, sleeping, going to sports events, playing computer games, or attending cultural performances. The activities receiving the lowest ratings include doing school homework. Wow, I will not spend my leisure time doing school homework. That's for sure. And there's also looking for a job. Of course, this is my leisure time. I should be resting, doing the things I love, not not going loitering, like looking for jobs. And that's the time you have to enjoy yourself. There is also doing housework, and Most on the It's not everyone who spend their leisure time in the same way. So you'll find some people spending their leisure time dancing, performing their, maybe in different cultures you'll find them performing their cultures and their traditions. You'll also find people going for sports, playing games, competing, being with friends. But most youth nowadays spend their leisure time taking drugs, and that's not healthy to our generation. And you'll find okay, you also spend your leisure time according to age, because you'll not find an old woman or an old man spending their leisure time doing sports. Yeah. And I believe you can find them spending their leisure time like I have my grandma is very old, like she's about 74, and she loves going to the garden every time. I'm going to the garden. I'm going to the garden. I even think that being in the garden is her hobby. So you'll find most of her time she spends there. And when you tell her to rest, no, she's like, no, I'm resting. Who'll cultivate my land? And I think being in the land on gardening is a hobby. So leisure doesn't improve quality of life unless one knows how to use it effectively. Yeah, like I said, the youth spent most youth spend their leisure time taking drugs, and that doesn't improve the quality of life they are living. So you we need to spend our leisure time more effectively, so that to improve our quality of life. What are these effective ways to spend our leisure time, our leisure? We can maybe go donate to the. We can go visit the orphanage. Yeah, be with those kids, offer love, and that might change our life. Yeah, it might be effective on our lives. And we can also go do some charity work. Yeah, that's a way, that's a good way of spending our leisure time. And we we also spend more leisure time doing our hobbies. And what are the different type of hobbies, or what are hobbies? uh, there are some different types of hobbies. I said my hobby is like, you'll find me mostly I'm reading. If not reading, I'm watching, or I'm with friends. Uh, so that's a hobby. A hobby. We can also have there are some different types of hobbies. There are also like blogging, reading, learning a new language. Yeah, you'll find someone doing a new language just for leisure time. Yeah. Staying informed, journaling, vacation planning, gardening. Yeah. So my my grandma is a gardener. Hiking, there's also swimming, there's also being with friends. Yeah. So different types of hobbies. Those are the different types of hobbies we have. And uh, we'll take a short musical break. Then when we will be back, we shall be getting to know how to establish a hobby, and how people misuse their leisure time, and the ways to control misuse of leisure time. And by the end of this show, I said that I hope that you'll get to learn something, that you'll get to know how you can establish a hobby. You'll also get to know how to control misuse of leisure. Because if you keep misusing your leisure time, it will end up messing your life somehow. And yeah, I said that it might not improve the way you spend your leisure, might not improve the might not improve the state of living of your living. It might not have an effective impact in your life. So let's take a short musical break, then when we'll be back we shall get into details about hobbies and how people misuse their leisure time. So let's get to listen to this song. This is Halima by Paul Raj.
Exclusive from ZambianTunes.com. Halima, my darling, call and tell your mama, Atilikukunda. Halima, my darling, call and tell your sissy, Atilikukunda. I love you today, Halima, I love you to my darling. I'll sing a beautiful song just for you, baby. I love you to my baby. I'll sing a beautiful song just for you. Look at you, the way you smell at me. I love you too. I will love you on a Monday, I will love you on a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I will love you forever. I will love you, baby, till I die. You be your son, or I am mama. I love you. I live my life. Call and tell your mama. I think you got that. I live my day. Call and tell your sissy. I think you got that. I love you today, Halima. I love you to my day. I will sing a beautiful song just for you, baby. I love you today. I love you to my day. I will sing a beautiful song just for you. Halima, my Jenny, my Zambian baby, my African baby, ina nikukonda, kulipenda wina, wamena nikonda, ulovaga kambe kwanji, ndiwe nikonda, ulovaga ponde kwanji, ndiwe nilava, my Zambian baby, my T-Set baby, my Soweto baby, my Niger baby, my African baby, ndiwe nilava. Halima, my darling, go and tell your mama, I think you got that. Halima, my darling, go and tell your sissy, I think you got that. I love you today, Halima, I love you to my day. I'll sing a beautiful song just for you, baby. I love you today, I love you to my day. I'll sing a beautiful song just for you. Kuna muzwa na usiku, Halima mama, nipaka imfa, Halima mama, mtima unasanga kale, mtima unasanga wewe. Go and tell your mama, go and tell your papa, go and tell your sissy, ati nikukonda, Halima mama, my Jenny mama, ila nikuraba, ila nikukonda. Halima, my darling, go and tell your mama, ati nikukonda. Halima.
Yes, welcome back, guys. That was Halima by Paul Raj. And sorry, we were talking about how people spend their leisure time in different ways, and we got to say that you can spend your leisure time doing what you love most, and those are our hobbies. And uh, so I told you that we'll be back, we shall get to know how we can establish a hobby. And I have some of these ways we can establish a hobby. Maybe you can take it back to your childhood, and you see how we used to do things when you were young, how what I loved when I was young. And with that, you can be able to come up with a good hobby for yourself. You can try a couple of ideas. uh okay, then you can try a couple of ideas. Looking at your age, when you're looking at your age, you can say, I can do this. Yes, you can choose something that will make you forget about your day. Maybe your day was going badly, so you can choose something that will make you happy, will make your energy change. Yeah, you can see if you have any past hobbies that you forgot about. And yeah, and that was what I was saying, that there were things we were doing when we were young, and we almost forgot about them. So you can take it back to your past life, and then you see what I was doing to make me happy, what you are doing to make you happy when you were young. And maybe that may help you to establish a hobby. And notice what you love to buy as guilty pleasures. And yeah, you see, so many of us, maybe when, for example, me, when I'm thinking a lot, I'll get so many snacks. And if you want to know that I'm stressed, you'll find me eating snacks. So notice what you love to buy, and as guilty pleasures. So you can establish a hobby by that. You can see what you want to change about yourself. Maybe you need to change something about yourself. Maybe you don't love this character about yourself, and you can work on it and change it, and then you'll be able to come up with a new hobby for yourself. And yeah, that was those were ways of establishing a hobby. And yeah, now I have uh ways we'll get to see about how different people misuse their leisure time, because not everyone spends their leisure time well, doing useful things. Most people spend their leisure doing bad things, taking alcohol, maybe taking alcohol, abusing drugs. Yeah. And going, destroying, or breaking into people's property, and that's bad. So why do people misuse leisure? And the one is because they lack good role models. And this may lead to confusion in the others on what to do with their leisure time. Yeah, if you lack a good role model, you'll lack that you'll if you lack a good role model, you'll end up misusing your leisure time, because there was no one there to teach you that you should use your leisure time well. You should use your leisure time positively. Yeah, it should be of an impact to your life. And sorry. And there's also this one, that idleness and boredom. That's a way many people misuse their leisure time. There's also pessimisticness, that has led people to misuse their freedom or leisure. There is also too much money and availability of drugs to on the counter, that has led to their abuse. Yeah, if you have too much money, please give it to me. Me, I don't have money. Me, I don't have that much money. So you're finding people are misusing their leisure time because they have a lot of money, too much money. And this money, they use it to buy drugs, alcohol, and yeah, that's how they end up misusing their leisure time. So my advice to some parents, you see, some of these parents, we have different types of parents. Some of these parents don't want to see their children struggle, that they give them free money. You not even, they give them money, they give their children money, and too much money. Okay, I'm not saying that a parent should not give their children money. You should give your children money when it's necessary, not all the time you spoil your children with money. uh, this money, they use it to buy drugs, because and maybe they lack a good role model. Of course, you won't be a good role model when you're going throwing cash to your children every time they want cash. Mom, I want this. You give them cash. Sometimes you need to show your children that pesa hukosa, pesa hukosa. You need to show them that maybe I don't have money, and maybe you have, but you need to show them pesa hukosa. It's not every time you can get money. Yeah, and with that, we'll be able to control misuse of leisure. And uh, and for the government, we can establish or come up with gaming sites, sports, because most of youths misuse their leisure time because they lack a proper place to go and practice some of these things. Maybe someone likes or loves football. He doesn't have a place to go and uh, play soccer. So you'll find them misusing their leisure time. You'll find them doing a lot of nothing. So the government should come, also establish maybe sports places, and they should also come help the parents, or the parents also should try to advise their children on ways or on how to choose hobbies, and how to choose your hobbies, and how to use their leisure time. Because I told you that lack of proper, sorry, lack of proper guidance or poor role models may be may result to misuse of leisure. So when a parent comes up and shows their children, you should be doing this in your leisure time, you should be doing this instead of this, that might also help to children, that they may, it may be a help mostly to their kids, because you'll not find them going misusing their leisure time. And yeah, that was it. And I hope you learned something. And with that, I'm sure that you're able to establish your hobby. You'll not misuse your leisure. You'll teach your kids how to deal with their leisure time, how to go to be spending their leisure time. And also parents, mind the friends of your kids, because I've seen so many children getting lost by the influence of the friends they are working with. Maybe you give your child too much money, and then he has these friends who don't get money from their parents. So these friends become the friends to your kid, so that they can be getting money. And they end up even showing him bad ways, like let's go get drugs with your money, let's go get things with your money, let's go travel with your money. And you might even see that some of these children might even end up losing their lives. And so parents, you should come up, watch your child what they are doing. Or even you'll find that so many kids are spending their leisure time watching bad things. They are watching like pornographic materials. And yes, that was what I was saying, that parents should should watch what their children are doing in their leisure time. uh, and yeah, that was it. That was our show today. I hope you enjoyed, I hope you loved it, and see you on Wednesday. And on Wednesday I'll have something great for you, so keep it black hot fire. And that was the end of our show today. I hope you enjoyed it. So I'm gonna leave you with this song. Yeah, I'm gonna leave you with this song called "Fresh" by Snyder Dawn. And see you on Wednesday. Wishing you a good day.
Snyder, the Don Dada, Snyder, the Don Dada, more.
Yes, enjoy the rest of your day, and yeah, may you have a blessed week ahead.
Ini kama cake, unadai hate, kama sanitizer mina. Snyder, the Don Dada, Snyder, the Don Dada, more. Ini kama cake, unadai hate, kama sanitizer mina eradicate, kama mbuku mina dai wa educate, jua sina rela so si dai relate, bitches hating, bitches lying, bitches saying sort of things like you denying, nilisema ni matanga wakakuja na mapanga, nikisema ni kuhanya mkatoroka kama panya, fresh from the east, na wakule kama feast, mini lyrical disease, na wakunyu kama juice, mkipaska disease, kukote kula full speed, amwezi ni beating around sweet, matuta zimeiva ziko fresh, majeki zimeiva ziko fresh, swaga iko lit iko fresh, meme girls nimeiva niko fresh, maduta zimeiva ziko fresh, swaga iko lit iko fresh, majeki zimeiva ziko fresh, meme girls nimeiva niko fresh. Ala, ebunyonga hiyo bitch, GG Muiki 17 pin super S on the cast before S kuna N sijaribu kunimet pindo yule empress kama rasti ko blaze na sisuki na stance. Yeah yo, I do physicals, I don't do cash. Niki hooligan, kimeingia bash, sakira skiban, selecta wote gwan. Pull up, tumeshikisha yo. Kodo macho kodo yeah. Tomato niki nyanya zikinyanya yeah. Matuza zimeiva ziko fresh, majeki zimeiva ziko fresh, swaga iko lit iko fresh, meme girls nimeiva niko fresh, maduza zimeiva ziko fresh, swaga iko lit iko fresh, majeki zimeiva ziko fresh, meme girls nimeiva niko fresh. Batan katan nimekataa kukam, itamajiran tuibash ni fan, baby wote kwanza tikishash kiban, na kishash kiban kumoto bada than, isokote, mini beast from the east, randi hii mutaki, kete pana sasini, kakondo sikarati, sayule manzimshi, filter muka frenesi, fika be sim chip, ala, I got the sauce, I got the gual, na izi swag, simini dapo mwaza,